Okay, so we have the pentagon now. So before we do this, what do you think the rotation is going to be before we actually do the calculations? What do you think you're going to have to do for a pentagon?
I think you're going to have to rotate it 72 degrees.
Okay, how come?
Well, because... Should I fully explain it?
No, I just was wondering if you had a guess.
Well, 72, because I know that this is 108.
Uh-huh.
And then this is 72, I think.
Okay.
And these add up to 180 degrees. And the ones in the past have done that, like 90 and 90 and 60 and 120.
Okay. Interesting. So we'll have to see if that holds true, because that 72 degree angle doesn't seem to be pairing with the 108 degree angle. But maybe we can figure out why these add up to 180.
Alright, so we do the circle way again.
Okay.
So we're chopping a 360 into 5 parts.
Okay.
Aren't they equilateral triangles?
Well,
That's a great question. Do you think these are equilateral triangles?
Well, so if you're splitting this angle in half, so each of these angles, if this is 108, you're splitting each of the angles in half.
Okay.
So each of these would be 54 degree angles.
All
but
right.
that's not the angle for the equilateral triangle. So they must not be equilateral.
It must not be. Very
also, this is 72. Well, this we think is 72, so that would mean they weren't equilateral.
Okay. So there's some kind of symmetry here, and it tells us that 108 degree angle gets split in half.
Yep.
And it ends up being 54. 54.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so you're dividing 360 by 5.
5 equal parts. That's gonna be 72, I think. 72 degrees.
Okay. So it was 72 in the middle. So I guess the challenge question here is something you got back to before. It seems like 72 and 180, 72 and 108 added up to 180.
Yeah.
So why? Where's the 108 degree angle that's pairing with the 72 degree angle here to add up to 180?
Well, going back on what he said, we saw that this split the angle into 54 degree angles. And we know that these are the same because we're looking at radii of a circle.
Okay.
And this is 72. These are both 54.
So the 54 and the 54 add up to 108.
This is 108 and then 72.
So interestingly, it's not actually a single 108 degree angle,
It's
but rather,
two 54 degree angles split and then added up.
yeah. So in this way of looking at it, there's actually another way you can look at it where you can actually see a 108 and a 72. But
Well, I can maybe, if you look at two of them, like a diamond, well, it'll be an irregular diamond. But we know the angles in the quadrilateral sum up to 360. These are both 54.
Yeah.
108. But I guess then here, Wait a
The
minute.
one you originally said is 108 is not 108.
It's 144.
yeah,
It's 144.
it's 272s.
Yeah. Well, that's all right.
But you don't really see a 108.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
okay.
72.
You guys found a nice way to explain it, so
Yeah.
why don't we just leave it at that for tonight. But there's one last thing I want to do. I want to show you kind of a neat trick where, in the beginning we said if you turn something around once, if you turn it around 360 degrees, you get back to where you started. I want to show you a situation where that actually doesn't happen. You turn it all the way around once and you're not back to where you started.
Well,
How would that work?
And, well,
Let me show you.
Okay.